What's going on, guys? Look at what I just got for my Series X. I drove all the way to Ajax to EB Games to get this. Now, this product is sold out everywhere, but I'm pretty savvy when it comes to getting things that I want. And this is the Lithium Ion Battery for the Series X controller. And what this is going to allow me to do, it's going to allow me to no longer need AA batteries. I know it sucks. I can't believe that the Series X is still using AA batteries in the controller. But anyways, this is going to allow me to basically put this battery inside the controller. And now I'm going to be able to plug this cable into the controller and charge it just like you would a PlayStation 5 controller. The one big thing I like about this that this is actually the official Xbox battery pack, is that now I'm going to be able to use the controller for 30 hours before having to recharge it. PlayStation 5 gets about 13 hours, so this is actually going to be able to make the controller outlast the PlayStation charge time. That's the one thing I hate about the Xbox, is that they're still using AA batteries. And unless you have something like this, or you go and buy a third-party charging kit, you're going to be forced to having to constantly use AA batteries and change them. And if you're playing games and you're playing like 10 hours straight, those AA batteries are going to die very, very quickly. I really wanted to stick with official Xbox product, just like I do official Sony product. So this is the official one for the Series X and S. Once you put this in the controller, you no longer need to remove it to charge it. You just plug the cable into the controller's USB Type-C port and it'll charge the controller just like you would a PlayStation 5 controller. So guys, this is going to be a game changer. And it comes on the cable is a 9-foot cable, so you can actually be playing the game and charging the controller in the same time, just like you would a PlayStation 5. So this is going to be highly recommended, and the reviews on this product is a 5 out of 5. It works great. I was looking at third-party charging kits, but they're like hit or miss. People say they're good at the first month, and after the second month they tend to die. And I just really wanted something official. I didn't want to take a chance. I've read some people say that they use third-party rechargeable batteries in the controller, and the batteries would eventually leak and damage the controller. So I didn't want to risk that. I'd rather go official. I buy it one time, I have it forever. And yeah, so there you go, guys. The Series X controllers battery charging kit right here. What's going on, guys? I figure I'll make a quick little video to show you guys how to use the lithium ion battery with the Xbox Series X controller. And here's the thing: when you get the Xbox Series X controller, and all Xbox controller, they use AA batteries. I've taken off the back, and these are Duracells it comes with. And when you're playing 6-7 hours a day, even Duracell batteries are not going to last very long. And I mean, you can still use the controller if you plug it with the wire in, but who wants to be playing wired, especially nowadays? You want to be playing this sucker wireless, right? So the alternative is to buy third-party rechargeable batteries, which I don't really like that. I like to have everything official. And then recently, Xbox just released their official lithium ion battery that you buy. You put it inside here, and then it comes with this 9-foot USB Type-C cable that you can plug into the controller, and it'll charge the controller that way, so you never have to take this out afterwards. Now, this controller here, the PlayStation 5, it doesn't remove. The battery is built into this. You can't take it out. But this, in my opinion, is the best controller ever made, hands down, all around. Haptic feedback. This doesn't do haptic feedback. This just vibrates. But haptic feedback means you could be in the water and the controller is going to simulate your character walking in water. It can give you vibrations panning from the left of the controller to the right. When explosions are going off, you feel it in your hand. When you're playing games like Spider-Man, you can hear the web coming through the speaker. You can feel Spider-Man's feet as he's walking over buildings. It's actually incredible. Whereas this controller just does a basic vibration, and there's nothing really distinctive about that vibration. But anyways, let's not make it about this controller. I just wish that Xbox would adapt what PlayStation is doing right now, because this is truly the next gen controller. Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna put the battery in here and let's see how it works. Alright, so I put the lithium ion battery in there, and it actually looks a lot better, a lot cleaner, but that doesn't really matter because when you put the case over it, the cover over it, you're not going to see that anyways. There you go. So let's see if it works. The light should come on and the Xbox should turn on. Let's try it in 1, 2, 3. There we go. You got to hold it for the first time. Okay, the Xbox just came on, and I might have to plug it in for the first time to let the controller detect this new battery, because all of these things are based on, communication with one to the other. And 1 second, let me make sure the Xbox is on the right channel. Alright, so it appears to be working. I can see the power of the battery, so I know it's working. I don't think, if you buy third-party batteries, I don't think the Xbox can actually detect how much power the battery has. But since this is a Microsoft battery, it's all designed to work together. And let me see if it's working, the controller, if I can move it around. Yeah, so it appears to be working properly. Now let me plug the controller into the cable and see what happens. Alright guys, so I plugged it in with the supplied 9-foot USB Type-C cable, and I can see on the Xbox it is charging. Right there, you guys can see it going up. So I'm happy with that. That's exactly what I wanted. So I don't have to worry about ever having to buy batteries again. And I like the fact that I can just plug it into here, just like this, and it charges it. I don't have to take out the battery every time and charge it on a separate charging station. I like the fact that I can just do it just like that. So for me, it was worth it. It's not expensive. It's actually only, if you can get it, it was $30 Canadian. That's brand new, $30 Canadian at EB Game, and that's for the official one, not some knockoff Chinese one off of eBay or Amazon. That's for the actual one. Now it sucks. It does suck that you have to buy it, whereas the PlayStation 5 has it built in automatically, right? But the caveat is that with this lithium battery, this controller is supposed to last 30 hours wireless playing games, whereas this one, it'll do about 13 hours. But also keep in mind, this controller is doing 10 times more things than this controller. This controller is just controlling the game and vibrating depending where you are in the game and what you're doing. This one is doing all of that, plus it's giving you haptic feedback, which means it's designed to make you feel the game, right? So when you're playing the game, you're getting different sensations. If the wind is blowing and the wind is blowing in this direction, you're gonna feel a certain sensation in the controller coming from this direction, and it can be anywhere panning on the controller. The controller also makes sounds because they're speakers, so depending on what you're playing, sounds are going to come through. So this controller is actually doing a lot more, so it's to be expected that it's going to use up more battery. But all in all, if you have an Xbox Series X, this is, in my opinion, highly recommended to have.